Hey, it's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15 here at Westbridge Hills. Got our Case Magnum and cultivator here. He's finished cultivating everything that needs to be. And we are sitting in field 17. You'll notice we got a little bit of money. We sold a little bit of the silage at the biogas plant. And I think we're going to buy field 17 here. We really want to get 17 and 18 because they're close to home. 18 especially, but we don't really have enough money for that. Right now I think, I don't know, I'm debating 17 and 18. We could go down to the biogas plant and you can see it's still going, and he's got a little bit left in there. We could actually dump that in there now. We've got a little bit left back there. See bunker number 2? There's still a little bit left back in bunker number 2 back there. So, tell you what, we'll go ahead and finish selling that. We've got everything planted. Let's see, what have we got for sale right now? Is anything for sale? Hey, yeah, we've got some stuff for sale too. Ooh, another cultivator. We could use one of those. IT runner grain trailer. No. Kind of interesting. One of the classics is on sale, 5% off. But yeah, we could use another cultivator. I may get a cultivator here. We don't have enough horsepower to pull 2 because we've only got the one large tractor, but eventually we're going to have another large tractor. And while it's 15%, I'm going to go ahead and get one. Just one more, because I'm kind of thinking we'll have maybe 2 of everything, or at least 2 of each deal of the stuff that we buy. Of course, we're not going to buy everything, but at least have 2 running, you know. So, all right, we got that. Let's go ahead and sell the rest of this. Let's get it going, and we're gonna save the last 2 there for if we hit a great demand. And we planted corn down here in 19 and what was that, 20 down there? Yeah, 19 and 20's got corn. I think 21 and 15 also have corn. We're gonna refill these other 2 bunkers. I know we said 25% in the bunkers, and if you saw the last videos, I think we changed our minds on that. We're just gonna go ahead and fill them up, and then sell them as, you know, as we want to, or as we need to. Alright, that's going to take a little while. I'm just going to lift that bucket because it's full again. It's up to 20,000 liters again there. Alright. So, I've got the combines down at the train station. Got them ready for that canola. I planted canola. Let me just go to the map here, because I can't even remember what all I've got planted. Alright, got canola in 5, 6, 10, and 16. And I've got corn in 15, 21, 19, and 20. And they were just planted, as you can see. So, got those planted and growing. If I'm going to buy a field, it really needs to be right now. And I'm thinking canola in 17 would be a good idea. So, what tractor? Let me buy it first. The field here is a 198. We have 365, so we have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. You gotta go with the here and now. You can't just wait and wait and wait. So I'll tell you what, we don't have to cultivate it. So I'm gonna go drop this off so it can be washed later, and I'll get him started planting on this field here. I'll just drop him off right over here. Parked it under that tree for some reason. I had been parking them right there in front of that building. Alright. Let's go get some canola put in the ground over here. And we'll get this planted. And you know what? I think we're going to start getting into the animals now. We got 167,000. Let's get him going here and we'll take a look at what we need. Alright, he's rolling. We'll let him roll. Actually, I want to make sure he wasn't on 6 miles per hour still. Yeah, he'll need to go over there. So let's think about cows. We gotta get a baler. What do we need to start out with? You can feed them grass. And we have mowers and a pickup wagon, so we could start there if we wanted to. We really need a mixing wagon to get them to 100% productivity. After this, I think I said after the last harvest we were going to grass these in, but I've got corn planted here now. After we harvest this corn for the biogas plant and for the bunker here at the cow enclosure, because there's a bunker here that we can put silage in. It's not as big as the biogas plant bunkers, but still we'll need it for the mixing wagon to make mixed rations for the cows. So once we harvest this corn down here with the forage harvester and get that full, we'll grass in those 2 fields, and those will be our hay fields. And that's how we'll make our hay. And these fields up here, or even field 21, we can put wheat or barley in, and then pick up the straw and do straw bales on those. Oh wow, look, the growth stage is happening right now. And we're not in fast time. We're in real time right now. Look at it go. Boom. 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 Wouldn't it be incredible if it was like this in real life? Where it just appeared out of nowhere. I'm going to run through the corn as it grows. Boom. 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 One more time. Boom. We got it. Alright. That's enough derping for now. There we am. Right there. And I fertilized everything except the new field down here, so I'm going to get him down here and see about getting him going. I think maybe I can start him just on the other side of that empty line there. I don't know, maybe not. I have to start him right on the line and hope he doesn't hit him. Yeah, it's too much. I'm going to start him on this side right here. Yeah, I think it'll work. He'll come back and make that pass and we'll be past him by then, so. Alright, we'll look in the shop here. What am I looking for? Balers. Let's look at balers first. The one we want is that one, and it's 128,000, which we could go ahead and get now. We want a pickup wagon right there for the cows. Well, for the bales for the cows. We could do it old school with a front loader and bale spike and set them up there and all that really fun stuff. This one I think is for, I don't know, this transport trailer, I don't know if that's for round bales or square bales, but either way, we're still going to get this Arcusin or whatever you call it. It's an auto stack, it picks it up automatically. But before we get that, we really need a baler. And then we also need the feeding wagon, which is 116,000. So what can we get them right now? We really should probably get this first, because we can go and get the silage out of the biogas plant and feed that to them first. Yeah. Okay, we'll get this. Alright, we've got that. Let's go pick it up. There it is, and there's our extra cultivator that we purchased. Turn our lights on. Still gotta plant them trees. Hadn't got back to that yet. Are they growing yet? I don't think they're growing yet. I think it takes about a week for them to grow, so. We'll take this down to the cows down here. Or we don't even have any cows yet. Maybe that's something we should get. Let's go ahead and buy a couple cows. 1 cow, 2 cows. Alright. Got our cows. Heading southbound on old Poplar Road here. Poplar Grove Road, or whatever you want to call it. And no, I will not. I've decided not to cut the poplars. If you've seen Sosnovka, you know why. So the poplars get to stay. Those are the only trees that get to stay. Everything else is game, except the poplars. And really, you wouldn't have to cut them. I mean, unless you plan to plow that, and even if you do plow that, those bushes will still be there. You can't plow through those, so. Alright, I'm going to grab some, not out of those two, but the bunker that we're working on here. And I think all I'm going to do is just feed it, just one load. Should do it for 2 cows right now. And we're just starting off with 2. We'll get more later. So we'll fill this up. And we are full. This looks like a giant chocolate ice cream tub on wheels. I mean, look at the shape of it, the design of it. Like you just pulled it out of the freezer and popped the top on it. And now we're cruising down the road. But that's not chocolate ice cream in there. That is chaff that has gone through the fermentation process and is now officially called silage. Alright, I think... Where are our cows? Yeah, there they are. They're standing out there. Well, there's one of them. Where's the other one? He's around here somewhere. There, I said he. She. These are she's, not he's. These are dairy cows. So they are in the enclosure there, and I think I'm going to put this, should I put it here? Can I put it here? Let me see if I can. Yeah, it'll let me dump it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dump this in there. This one whole load will be enough for 2 cows. And if I wanted to, I've got that other feeding trough over there. I could put grass or something in that. But for right now, I think they'll suffice on the silage. I'll have to look and see what their productivity is later. Because it doesn't do it right away. Where's it at? Did I pass it? Yep. Yeah, see, I put that in there, and it still says 0% productivity. I put the 12,000 liters in there. I need to put some straw in there, so the next round that we do will be wheat or barley. And it doesn't matter. We could probably do wheat because we got over 300,000, over 350,000 of barley, and just over 250,000 of wheat. So we'll do wheat next time. We'll pick up some of the straw off that and dump the straw over there in their little enclosure deal. I guess this is supposed to be a barn. I mean, I thought it would have made more sense to put it in a barn like that, but you know, or at least be able to store your hay and straw in a barn. This is what they gave the cows, I guess, to sleep in. I don't know if there's glass panes in that or not. I doubt it. It's probably open, but I don't know. I've never seen anything like this, so not here now. Ooh, hey, Bessie. We'll call you Bessie, okay? This is Bessie, and where's our other one at? There she is. That was Bessie. We'll call you Frida. We'll call you Frida. So this is Bessie and Frida, our first two cows. And we're derping again, so we need to get back to work. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Make sure that our planter and fertilizer didn't collide. Doesn't look like they did. Looks like they're moving along. We're getting along pretty good. Yep. So I'll sell the rest of this here now, and we'll get a little bit of money off of this. Now that we have our mixing wagon, now we need the baler. The baler's 128,000. We got 47, so we got to sell a little bit. And if I run out of silage, we'll have to cut those trees I've been talking about cutting for the past 10 episodes, 15 episodes, something like that. So. Oh, I have my lights on. What am I thinking? And we got plenty of trees to cut. We've got all the trees around these south fields that we haven't touched yet. Got some oaks down there we can cut. We get a lot of money off the oaks. But you know, silage is just, it's a lot easier. All you gotta do is pick it up and dump it in there. Yeah, we got several scoops left here. We might have we might be able to make that baler happen. Didn't want to pass up on the cultivator since it's on sale. I mean, we're saving money by buying it in the long run. I think it's going to be really cool in 17 that we'll make our money by actually working on a farm. And it won't be our farm, it'll be our neighbor's farms. So, that's probably how we'll make our money. And you know, you can always get into logging and other stuff to make extra money. But in order to buy the fields and get them at a gooder, yeah, way to go with grammar there, Matt. And in order to get them at a better price, we will work on the neighbors' farms and get in good with them, and you know, earn their loyalty and their trust, you know, and then they'll be nice and offer it to us at a lower price. So, all right, well, we'll keep selling here, and try to get up to, hopefully up to at least 128, where we can do some baling. And I mean, if we absolutely had to, we could buy just a bale spike and load them directly in the mixing wagon. So don't have to get that automatic pickup right away. But we do need the baler. That's a key thing. Gotta have a baler to bale the hay and the straw. So and this is still full, so and they're still going. Fertilizer, he's wrapping it up here. And so are we. So until next time, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.